Hey, what's going on? No, really, what's going on? I'm guessing that you're walking around like a friggin' mope. You're scrolling through TikTok, other social media, and Facebook. You're looking at these people on Facebook and saying, that should be me. My life should be perfect. And when you look back at your life, it doesn't match up with Facebook or any other social media. I'm here to tell you that you're okay. No, really, you are okay. You are not the problem. You are lovable. And you are a good person. Part, well, I'm going to say the main problem is that you are way too good. I'm going to say that if somebody knocked on your door at 3 a.m., you'd answer the door. I'm going to say that if somebody called you up at 2 o'clock in the morning, you'd answer the phone. I'm going to say that if somebody tapped you on the shoulder in the middle of the day while you were in the middle of doing something, you'd stop what you're doing and do whatever it took to help that person out without asking for anything in return, because that's just who you are. You are a good person. You're lovable. And you are not the problem. Again, the problem is that you are too good. You are lovable, and you just give and give and give. And don't get me wrong, being a good person is good. But part of that equation is that, you know, let's reword this. How about, why don't you do that for yourself? How come you just give to everybody else, but you don't give to yourself? How come you love all these other people, but you don't love yourself? You don't take care of yourself. You don't tend to your needs because you're too busy trying to make everybody else happy. I got to tell you something. It took me a long time to realize this, and it's still a work in process. You need to start learning to love yourself. And when I say love yourself, I mean love yourself. And part of loving yourself is you got to start learning to create boundaries. Big time. When you have no boundaries, like such as I didn't, I would just let anybody take over my life without questioning it. When you start having boundaries and you start saying no, people start paying attention. They start saying, this guy ain't a pushover, or this gal ain't a pushover. And the other part of the equation is that when you start loving yourself, it shows up all over your face. What you portray out there is what you're going to get. I promise you that. What you show is what you get. That's just law. That is the law of the universe. So I'm not saying don't be a good person. I'm not saying don't help that person out at 3 o'clock in the morning. What I'm saying is you got to start loving yourself first. You have to start setting those boundaries. You just have to start saying no. You got to take care of yourself first. If you're not good, nobody else will be. And the other part of this is, there's a lot of people out there that even when you start loving yourself, they're going to start tearing you apart. They're going to start calling you all kinds of words like narcissist and gaslighter, been there, done that. But don't listen to that voice. Don't listen to those other voices in your head that say, I'm not good enough and I'm not lovable enough. You are a good person. You are lovable, and you are not the problem. Like I said, the only problem you got is that you're too good. So start setting boundaries. Start loving yourself. You don't love yourself, again, nobody else around you is going to be good. And what you portray is what you get. You could take that to the bank. Just saying.